Hello everyone, Mr. Stevens here again. Today's lesson is going to be again about simplifying algebraic expressions, but this time we're using division, not multiplication. So some things that we need to make sure we remember before we start trying to answer some questions is when we see this, that is this symbol here, the division symbol, we need to remember that we can rewrite it as a fraction. A divided by B is the same as A divided by B. For example, if we have A divided by 2, we can write A divided by 2 as a fraction. Or A divided by 1 can be written as A over 1. Or 1 divided by A can be written as 1 over A. On this side of the division symbol goes on the top of the fraction, and this side of the division symbol goes on the bottom of the fraction. The second important thing to remember is once we've put our division into fraction form, we can cancel things that are common. In this particular example, we have here, only considering the numbers for a moment, we have 4 divided by 2. We can take a common factor of 2 out of both of these numbers. 2 goes into 4 twice here, and 2 goes into 1 once. So the number part of this expression can be simplified down to just 2. Now, when we're dealing with letters though, the job is a lot simpler. All you're looking for when you're simplifying division in algebra is if there is a letter the same on the top and the bottom, it disappears. In this case, there was a B on the top and the bottom, and they both just go away. There's no B in the answer. Let's do some examples now. The first one, we've got 3x plus 1 in brackets divided by 5. And all we're being asked to do is write this without a division sign, which means in fraction form. Remember, the term on the left side of the division symbol ends up on top of the fraction, and the term on the right side of the division symbol ends up on the bottom of the fraction. And that's all that there is for us to do. We actually can't simplify that fraction anymore because there's nothing that's common on the top and the bottom. But if we look at this second example, there are actually some things that are common on the top and the bottom. 8ab divided by 12b. Dealing with the numbers first, we're looking for something that we can divide 8 and 12 by and get a whole number answer. You could use 2, but we want to use the biggest number we possibly can, which in this case is 4. 4 divides by 8 twice, and 12 3 times. Now, the other thing we're looking for is, are there any letters that are the same on the top and bottom? Yes, there is. There's a B the same on the top and bottom. So our final answer is going to be 2a over 3. There's an A on the top of this fraction, but no A anywhere on the bottom, so the A stays right where it is. Now you guys are going to go back to the same exercise we started yesterday, and this time you'll start out by doing question 3 and 4, and then you'll skip down to question 8 and 9, and remember what we were doing yesterday, where there were 4 columns of questions and we answered the first and the last but ignored the middle 2. We're going to do that again. Thanks guys.